I was contacted by a young lady, an Air Force veteran, who met this guy on a dating website, and he claimed to have been a member of SEAL Team 6 for 11 years, and that he killed bin Laden. And I said, no, he's not that. And then we found, I did, because I'm really good on the internet, that he's a plumber up in Indiana, and that his mugshot's up there. And mugshots are never really becoming on a person, but this guy's mugshot is really out there compared to what he is now. He looks like a little boy in his post pictures he's putting up, and there he's a big lumpy fuck up there. And then finally the truth comes out. You know, people... I guess I could come up with some real good examples of shit you really shouldn't say to professionals. But I'm struggling to do it right now. I could go into the car salesman guy and, I'll be back. I just need to think about it for a little bit. He hears that fucking shit all day. He knows you're never coming back. So whatever you're thinking of doing to cover your kind of tracks with stuff, I'm giving you, nothing's coming to mind right now, but don't do it. It's the cops. Have you been drinking tonight, sir? Yes. How many did you have? 2 beers. It's shit like that, you know. You got to be a little bit original, but when you're fucking talking to a guy like me, no, that shit ain't working too well. Sucks to be you, but I think he just wanted that off and admitted it. He probably, I don't know, he's done it to a few chicks and it served him well. Now we're into sexual fantasies. The sexual fantasy seal. Ooh. Dude.
Can I help you?
Yep, it's Don Shipley. Got a message from this number.
Yes, sir. Hold on just a second. Okay, I'm here now, sir. Did you able to understand what was going on that?
No.
Okay, so first things first. What was going on is you understand, obviously. Do you know who this is? This is John Castleman.
Yes.
Right. Now, this is what's going on. I never at one point ever in my life said that I was a Navy SEAL, sir, because I'm not. On top of that, I can give you information as to what is actually going on. Those pictures that you saw, I suppose that was your company, right? That tries to do these phony SEAL things or whatever it is. I'm not really sure, sir.
No, I just get sent requests to verify SEALs, and I either say yes or no. I think you're talking about some other site.
Oh, well, I apologize for the inconvenience then, sir. I was just trying. So let me give you a little information here. I thought you ran a company, because I come from a military family. I am not what we just discussed there, which I saw myself on that site, and it was affecting my work and everything else. What that is a phony picture of me. So I was dating a gal that she's got some sort of a mental problem, and she put that shit on there, sir. And I just wanted to I didn't know what was going on, so I touched a link, and it gave me this number, and all of a sudden we were connected, so.
And you're talking about the website militaryphony.com.
Yes, sir.
And none of that is you?
No, so what's going on is that is my picture, and I don't know if she has photoshopped that. I don't really know, sir, but I do know that there was a Facebook page and a bunch of other stuff that she created. Again, she's got, I don't know if you understand psychology, but she's got what's called bipolar disorder. Yeah. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah.
So she didn't know what she was doing. And here's the thing. First and foremost, you are a SEAL. And on top of that, this was no disrespect towards you. I apologize, and I've finally got the phone and the passwords back and all those things and deleted everything she did. So I just want to make sure, because I didn't know if you ran the company. I didn't know, sir. But that's what's going on, and I wanted to let you know so that stuff could hopefully be taken down, because you see what I'm saying? I meant no disrespect at all. That wasn't even me. You see what I'm saying? I'm just a plumber, and I'm trying to live my life, but it's affecting the business, and it's just kind of a disrespectful thing to number one to all the veterans and everything. And I'm just trying to live my life too, sir.
So all those pictures with the SEAL hat, veteran stuff is photoshopped?
I don't know what's going on with that. I do know that everything that she wrote on there, every picture, everything is deleted. I mean, I'm not, if you will, a computer guru, okay? I don't do all that. What I do is plumbing and construction. So those photos, all that stuff you're seeing has been deleted and completely erased and eradicated. And on top of that, let me just thank you for your service, because I know exactly who you are, and I appreciate what you do.
But she photoshopped all that stuff?
Again, sir, forgive me, but I don't understand I don't know. Now, here's the other part of it. She got in federal trouble, and she fled to the Philippines. She took $300,000 of my money. I mean, she's crazy. I don't know if you've ever come into contact with a crazy one, but this one was, and I'm just trying to apologize straight to you, because this is the number it gave me. And on top of that, apologize to everybody else, too, because obviously this is not who I am, right?
No, I'll be the first to agree with that.
Yes, sir. Now, here's the thing. Now, I apologize to you for your time and your inconvenience, and it looks disrespectful. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to tell you straight to your face, sir, as a man, I apologize for your inconvenience and the tax dollars or whatever that has gone into this. I'm just trying to work, and so are you, and live your life, and that's where we're at, right?
So she made all this shit up?
Yeah. Shit's in her head, man.
About being a Navy SEAL Master Chief?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'll tell you what, here's the deal. If you start to understand women and you can figure them out, you let me know, okay? I'm at a junction in my road that I'm away from that, and it cost me an arm and a leg. She stole a bunch of money, and then she fled to the Philippines, which I've never been there, but I understand it's a third world country, so turns out her dad's some sort of a corrupt official over there or something. End game is I apologize for your efforts on this, and I'm trying to give you as much information as I can.
Well, when you have that bipolar disorder, that's one thing, but for her to make up, how she would have just pulled Navy SEAL out of the air and just labeled you with it?
Well, I mean, that kind of was her. So, I come from a military family and everything like that. Now, if you excuse my language here, sir, but if you're a SEAL, you probably won't even care. It was kind of her sexual fantasy.
What, the SEAL thing?
What I'm saying here, sir? Say again?
What, the whole SEAL thing?
Evidently.
Are we talking about the same gal? Who are you talking about?
I am talking about the exact same person we've been talking about. The person that created all this.
And what's her first name?
Clarice.
No. No, I don't think so. How many people have you been telling this to?
To what now?
The whole killing bin Laden bit and these text messages and all this other stuff.
No, sir. I'm telling you I'm telling you what's going on. This is exactly where I'm at. She had my phone. She was talking to people on some sort of a site, a bunch of different shit. And I finally got the phone back, which we are on right now. I also got my computer back that she was using to do all this as well. Just a lot of different. I don't know if you want to call it. I call it messed up shit. But at the end of the day, sir, I'm trying to do me, and evidently you're trying to do you, and you run a program and a business as well, and I'm just trying to work and live my life. You know what I'm saying?
So this girl's name was what?
Clariz, and she had my phone, and now she's in the Philippines. So
she's a Filipino.
Yeah, that was another thing. She didn't tell me she was legal to this country, or it was illegal to this country. So.
Okay, you've never done that to. We'll have a good look at that. You've never done that with any other woman, though.
Say that again.
You've never done this with any other woman, because we can take care of this now, but you've never. That's the only one.
I'm just, here's what I'm saying. No, I'm not in a relationship with her. I'm not in any of that. I'm living on, I got my own stuff going on. I'm a plumber. No, I've not been, I don't talk to her anymore. I stay away from her. She's crazy.
She's the only woman you've done this with.
She did all that. Yes, sir. I see what you're saying now. Yeah. She had my phone. I mean, she had all that stuff, and it's, I'm just trying to stay the hell away from it because I don't need the drama. You know what I mean? I'm trying, I get this is what you're doing. This is what I'm doing. I apologize for the inconvenience, sir. That's the bottom line. Because
I was getting these text messages from another woman. It wasn't a Filipino. You've never done that to anyone else?
Hold on a second. I'm trying to hear you, and I'm having a hell of a time here.
Yeah.
Can you please repeat that?
Yeah. You've never done this with anyone else? Because I'm not dealing with a Filipino woman here. It seems to be another woman off of a dating website.
No, sir. And this is what I'm trying to explain to you. Maybe we're not communicating very well here. Let me try it again. I'm going to sit down here and try to explain. See, I was on the job site, and here we go. So I was dating some gal. She was a Filipino woman. She told me she was Chinese, or Korean. Actually, she said Asian, So she said she was born in this country, Louisville, Kentucky, and which turned out to not. I mean, this woman had so many problems. She lied to me, and we ended up talking and developing something which I thought was real. I don't know. They're kind of good at tricking you sometimes. The point is she, at the end of the game, wasn't even her house. She was renting it, and finally ended up moving back to another country. You'll find out that her dad is a corrupt official, and she wasn't even supposed to be here. Okay? And on top of that, she's in the Philippines now, along with some other guy that I don't know. She moved in over there with her sister, Donna, which I've never been to the Philippines. I don't know. But I'm just telling you, it's probably not a nice area. Regardless, the point I'm trying to say is she, at the end of, I just got my phone back about maybe a week ago, and my computer and the $30,000 in tools I was repairing the house, it's just like she's crazy. And I'm just trying to get the hell away from it. And now I finally have, but now I've realized when I came into work, because there was some thread, if you will, that goes into, if you look up Bernie's Plumbing, you got somebody, I'm not saying you, but I guess the company was sending that there. And it was getting publicity, and that Bernie's Plumbing, Jim is his name, or James, and he's a good friend of mine, 30 years. He'll tell you exactly what's going on. I mean,
have you known me? Have you known about me before?
Have I known about, I think I've seen, I don't really know you. No, I don't know you at all. I mean, I've seen you, on the news or something somewhere a long time ago. I'm 32, But, this is what
and
I'm
so
saying.
if you know me,
she was doing this shit. Do I know you?
But if you know me and you know what I do, and then somebody is contacting me about these SEAL claims, and they're showing pictures of you wearing a SEAL hat and your Facebook profiles, and you're saying all this is Photoshop, how somebody could pull that up. I can tell you, the gal that contacted me is not a Filipino. She's an Air Force veteran, and you guys just had a little tiff when she found out that you weren't a SEAL.
No, sir.
5-6 days ago.
What I'm trying to explain to you is the person that woman was talking to, that you're evidently disclaiming, was somebody, as you're saying, on a dating site. And hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. What I'm saying to you is, point blank, that woman had my phone and was creating all this weird drama. That was her, not me on there. That was her.
This one attached a picture of you.
I'm trying to explain
this came in on December 3rd. He's claiming not only to have been a Navy SEAL, but on SEAL Team 6, and not only on SEAL Team 6, but one of the SEALs who shot Osama bin Laden. Attached is his pic.
I mean, you're hearing me say it. I'm a plumber. I'm not all that stuff you just said. That's obvious to you, and it's obvious to me because it wasn't. So what I'm saying is, here's where I'm at. I don't know what you're wanting or needing from me.
You're the guy that contacted me. I didn't contact you. You're telling me somebody made all this shit up.
Yes,
that you know me in this, and this is off a dating website. This is a very serious claim, and it may very well be true, but if it's not, I'm not going to waste my time developing a relationship with this guy. And then all of a sudden, I guess hell hath no fury, all of a sudden your Facebook pictures are up here with these knives, wearing a SEAL hat.
So you will find that Facebook
that's not yours, that's not accurate.
A long time ago, but the pictures that were put on it, the particular pictures we are speaking of, that was on so many different platforms because she got mad and that was her way of getting back. Okay,
now, that's not you wearing that SEAL hat. That's Photoshop.
That is me in the picture, sir. That is me. That is me in my living room. That is me in the outside of the hat. And I'm trying to tell you that, sir. I'm trying to tell you, I am not that. I didn't write any of the things that you're creating or that is created on this the site and the Facebook. I didn't say any of the stuff you're seeing on there.
Were you? But that's you wearing the SEAL hat. You own a SEAL hat.
Not anymore. I threw that shit a long time away.
Well,
and
there
that
you go.
That was a fantasy of hers, and then she got mad and put all that shit up there. I guess you'd call it on blast. And I've never once said any of the things that she's saying I said, sir.
You're not putting up there that you
were all the other people, but this is embellished.
Retired from the Navy after 11 years as a SEAL?
I wasn't.
Never married,
no, sir,
but if I could, I'd find the right person? A deal breaker?
I didn't say any of those things you're saying that are created on this email or whatever.
None of these text messages are yours?
No, sir.
Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Okay, no, wait a minute. I did do Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and all those things there. But see, what she's doing is she's taking, now I've talked to her doctor and all this shit, she's taken all of the stuff that, some of it's not, now she's embellished a lot of it, okay? I am a plumber. I did do those art forms. I did a lot of the stuff. Yeah, I read some of that stuff too. It's parts of my life that has been 100% embellished.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
But this is...
I'm not a doctor. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'm just telling you what they're telling me. You know what I mean?
So this is written by a Filipino woman who's actually a Chinese chick.
No, she is Filipino.
Okay.
She told me she was Chinese.
She writes pretty well. It said, just today I was at a Chinese restaurant. When across the restaurant, a man yelled, "Oh my God, that's John. He was on the Bin Laden raid. He's a SEAL Team 6. The man's my hero." You didn't write any of that shit? That came from...
No, I didn't write that. And besides, that was somebody...
it says it's coming from your phone.
No, this is all embellished information. Some of it is accurate, not the stuff you're saying right there, but about the Muay Thai, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, I did many art forms.
She writes pretty good English for a Filipino. It's pretty good, and it says it's from your phone, but she took that, huh?
Yeah, she took that.
If you're looking at the bottom of this military phonies thing, I think where you saw about my number or something is a series of text messages.
I don't know. I clicked on I guess you call it a link or something, and it...
That wasn't from any Filipino. That was from an Air Force veteran that you tried to dupe. You know what? Listen, John, I'm going to tell you how to get out of all this shit. You ready for that?
Yeah, that's why we're talking.
You take your medicine. You take your medicine like a man and admit that you just did this shit and that you'll not do it again. Everybody loves a hero. Everybody loves a guy that stands up to the mistakes that he's made. But when you're trying to tell people and convince them that you didn't start any of this Navy SEAL bullshit, that's where it's not going anywhere. I wish that you and all the other phonies out there would just stand up like the guys you impersonate and take your fucking medicine.
Yes, sir. Here it is. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, sir. I wore that hat, and that picture was taken of me. Yes, sir. I'm admitting to you right now, as a man, as a American and as a man to you, sir, that is me in that hat. What I did not do is write those... what do you call them, texts? Sir, that...
You didn't tell anybody you killed Bin Laden?
No, sir. That of course I didn't. You know what I mean?
Well, I know you didn't. I figured that out real quick when I checked your fucking name.
I didn't say that.
Yeah. You know, I'm the guy... I'm the guy that motherfuckers lie to all day long. So tough that you come from a military
yes,
family.
That is me in the hat, sir. Sir, that is me in the hat. I put that on. That is not me. You know what I mean?
And everything else is a big mistake, though. Nobody. You didn't say anything about Bin Laden or.
Me to admit to you.
Huh?
I'm popping to where I'm at. Yes, sir. I was wrong. Yes, sir. I will not do it again. And yes, sir. I appreciate your service and all the veterans. I am just trying to be human. You know.
What about the hat or making this whole flipping story up?
All of that stuff.
Were you claiming to be a SEAL, John?
I am not a SEAL.
I know you weren't, John. Don't. Hey, look, dude. I ain't fucking stupid. You're the guy that contacted me. You want to try this all again? I'm just going to ask you straight up. Were you claiming to be a fucking Navy SEAL?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Will you stop doing that shit?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My fight isn't with you. I just simply verify the claims. It's from military phonies out there, and I would just tell them, I talked to Shipley over here and told him that I was never a SEAL, but I was claiming that shit on dating websites trying to get laid.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
Go back, do the plumber thing, and be flipping proud of that, and don't disgrace your family and shit like that. Knock that shit off. You might be contacting that Filipino chick and telling her you're sorry, and that Air Force veteran and telling you they're sorry. Makes sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anything else?
The rest of your day, then.
Okay. See you.
Yes, sir. Bye.
Hello?
Jennifer, it's Don Shipley. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm fine. I just spoke to John.
Oh, yeah. How's that going?
Oh, girl, that boy's got more stories. Has he contacted you?
No.
No. Well, he got posted up. I guess you took this to military phonies or something.
I did.
Yeah. Well, he's contacted me. Somehow he gleaned my phone number from that. I really can't see where they put it up. Those guys do a really good job. So they got him. Is that this was all a huge mistake. That all that stuff was photoshopped, that his phone was stolen, money was embezzled, and,
oh my gosh!
And the woman here, get this, I'll beat around this real quick. The woman that did this to him, her father's a corrupt Filipino, and she claimed to be Chinese when she was actually Filipino. And she took a bunch of money and she went back to the Philippines, and she's just got an axe to grind. And I said, are you telling me that this was all done by a Filipino girl? He said, oh, yeah. I said, no other women? He said, no, it's just her. I said, you've never done this to any other woman at all? And he said, no, she's just pulled this all out of thin air. So he doesn't even know it's you doing this shit. He thinks it's some Filipino that he pulled this on before. So.
Yeah, well, he told me the same exact story when he was trying to wind me up to ask me for money, which is hilarious. And I think what he's trying to do is act like, I think he knows that it's me, because the screenshots of the text messages, there's no way that it was any other person. And I spoke to him on the phone. I definitely was not speaking to a Filipino woman. And, but basically in that phone conversation, he told me the same sob story about how, now his version of that story is that she stole $300,000 of his money, which was his lump sum payment from the military for his injuries from his missions while he was a Navy SEAL.
Well, there you go.
And that was the money that she stole. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's trying to do anything to get that post down. I told him I don't own that website, bro. But I have all that. It makes all sense now. In the end, as he tried to beat around and talk to me like I was stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's no good at doing it either. He's no good at turning the tables, especially with a guy like me. But he admitted to it and said he would never do it again. So.
Well, good.
And what did he try to take?
Admitted.
What did he try to take money from you for? You never told me that story.
No, he didn't actually ask me for money, but because I cut him short. Like, when he was giving me the whole sob story about, like, he was telling me that he can't drive, and because the state of Indiana won't allow someone with a spinal cord injury to get a driver's license, which I think that might have been just a ploy so that I wouldn't look for his driving record or something. And that then he went into how he's down on his luck with money and stuff like that, so he wouldn't be able to afford to take me out to fancy dinners and stuff like that. But he'd always have an income because he has his VA pension and stuff like that. But then he told me the whole sob story about the Filipino / Chinese woman whose father is like in the mafia or something.
Well, he did. You know what he did tell? I forgot to tell you this, that that was all up there, and he was wearing the SEAL hat and writing all that stuff because that was her sexual fantasy of being with a SEAL. Never heard that one before, huh? Oh, this guy's good, man. He said this was all her sexual fantasy, and I just kind of played along with it. So
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So then why would he leave it up on his dating profile then when he's not even talking to this woman anymore?
No, he's just totally full of shit. He'll do it again, and if you don't mind, you can play along with me on this, and I'll get him posted up there with what was recorded, if you don't mind being part of that. I'll post him up on my private membership site because he is a clown. So.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, Jen. Contact me again if anything else comes up, but that was epic. I might have to send you an email. I tell you what, I will. When I post this guy up in a few days, I will give you a login and password, and you can listen to this dribble. And I don't know how somebody with a spinal cord injury is a very good plumber anyhow. You know, that's where the term plumber's ass comes from, bending over all day.
Yeah, well, that's exactly, like, absolutely nothing that ever came out of his mouth made sense. Like, there were so many lies, and it was, like, about everything. And by the way, so somebody on the other website, the This Ain't Hell website, that the military phonies like sent the information to, on their posting, somebody had commented that they looked up on his Facebook profile that he worked at this Bernie's Plumbing, which is the same thing that you found. Yeah. Well, somebody looked up their email information and were like, you know, if anybody wants to let them know how much you appreciate them employing a phony SEAL, you know, here's the email. Well, I guess I responded back to several people saying this guy doesn't even work for us, and we're trying to correct the situation because he doesn't even work for us. So, like, even that's a lie.
Crazy. Okay, well, thanks. If anything else does come up, and I'll be talking to you in a few days or something, I'll send you something off. So good for you, girl. We got a good one.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't take it down, so that's why I went ahead and went to the Stolen Valor website.
Well, there you go.
I gave you the opportunity.
And I always do that with them as well. You know, come clean about it all, and I won't use your real name in it or something. But yeah, there you go. That got his attention. Good for you. Hell hath no fury.
That's right.
All right, Jen. Have a nice night, girl. Thank you.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, bye.
Boy, you women. Oh, boy. You gals, man.